Hello YouTube and welcome to another Linux tutorial. So in this video I'll show you the most friendly interactive Linux shell. So are you ready? Let's get started. So as I told you, we will discover this shell for Linux called Fish. So first of all, let's open our Brave web browser and see the main web page. So as you can see here, the URL for this shell is fishshell.com. So actually the first letter of fish stands for friendly, the I for interactive, and SH for shell. So as you can see here, Fish is smart and user-friendly command line shell for Linux, but also it exists in macOS and rest of the family. Okay, so as you can see here on the website, we have all the features: Autosuggestions, of course, color, VGA color, web-based configuration, scene scripting, main page compilations, and it works out of the box. Okay, we'll take a look at all of that, of course. And here there is a tutorial, documentation, frequently asked question, and the blog also. Here you can see the different Linux distributions that this Fish can be installed in. So of course it can be installed in Ubuntu, Debian, Fedora, OpenSUSE, CentOS, okay, and other famous distributions. But notice here you can also install it in macOS if you want via brew install Fish, or just download the package directly. And also it exists on Windows. Okay, so here I'm using Red Hat Enterprise Linux, so let's fire the terminal and try to install it. So I'll use here the command sudo dnf package install Fish. Of course I'll provide here my credentials and we will see if we can get something. So here is, so let's just answer yes to install it. It's about, as you can see here, 3 megabytes. So it will be actually a fast download because it's not that big. Okay, here we go. You can see it's already installed, and now we will see the result. Okay, now it has completed. So let's clear the screen. So in order to run Fish, all you have to do is type Fish. It's as easy as that. So you can here see the message, welcome to Fish, the friendly interactive shell. So type help for instruction on how to use it. So let's type a very basic command, for example, make a directory. So here you can see when I first type the letter M, it's in red, and other K, it's in red also, because we didn't actually finish our command. So when the command is invalid, the color is red, but when it's a valid command, it will be in blue, as you can see here. So here you can see the command make directory, it's all in blue because it's a valid command. So let's create just a folder, for example, tests. Here we go, it has created the folder, so let's list it. Here we go, you can see that the folder test has been created. Okay, let's clear once again our terminal here, and let's say this time the compilation, the tab compilation. Okay, so for example, if I tap MK and hit the tab key here, you can see that I have here a compilation, or actually a set of help So the first command here, mkdir, it's make directories here, mk-fs, create an ms-dos file system under Linux. So when I type the first letters and I hit the tab key, it will actually give me some help for all the commands that begin with these two letters. And here we still have the red color because I didn't finish typing the full command. Okay. And of course, what I did for the command completion for the red color, it also actually applicable for the folders. So if I want, for example, to list content of a folder that doesn't exist, for example, this one here, you can see that I get here cannot access this because not such file or directory. Okay, and here we have the return actually value, which is 2, which means the command didn't succeed. Okay. Another things that we can actually do is to customize our shell. So for that, I will type the command here, fish underscore config. Okay, so it's all in blue, which is a valid command. And here we go. I get this web interface, web GUI interface that allows me actually to change. For example, here you can see the various themes that we can use with our shell. Okay, we have also the prompt. We can choose from any prompt that we want. We have functions, but that's a little bit advanced here. But here actually you can change the function that are used by this fish shell. We have also the variables here. Of course, we have a history of all the commands that have been entered. We have some bindings and abbreviations. Okay, so all that is available through this GUI config. Okay, and when you are done, you just hit Ctrl C to actually leave this GUI interface. Another thing that I want to show you is when using Git. So if you have a Git repo here, so let's for example go to this Git repo. So I have a Git repo on my desktop, repos, Git under the hood. So here you can see it offers me Autosuggestions. Okay, here we go. So if I enter this Git repo, which called Git under hood, you can see here it has displayed the branch, the master branch under it. Okay, so here you can see master, which means I'm a master branch, and also it has abbreviated the name of the folders. So for the desktop folder, it has just typed or showed D. For the repos, it has just showed R. And Git under the hood last folder name, it has written as it is. So when you have long folders names, it actually shorten the name of the folders, which is actually is pretty nice feature. Okay, so let's return back to our home directory here. So this is a very interesting shell that you can use just for testing, but you can set it as a default if you want. And when you are done, you can exit it just by typing the command exit, and you return back to your default shell, which in my case is the Z shell here I'm using. Okay, so that was just a brief introduction of this beautiful, friendly, interactive shell in Linux. As always, I hope it has been informative for you, and I want to thank you for viewing. Bye bye.